Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. You're wondering, she has wet hair. You know what it is today. Curly hair routine. So this is my hair soaked. It's already starting to get frizz. I'm so annoyed. Like, I don't know how to eliminate that. Sadly, please tell me tips even in the comments. You can tell the frizz is already appearing. I don't know how to do this, okay? I don't know, but we're gonna make it work. So what you're first gonna want to do is section your hair. I do it in 3 parts, and then I like kind of do half each time, and I use big claw clips like this. I have my 3 sections. First one is at the top, so like the crown of my head. Then it's like, you know, the second part, so all this hair here, and then the last one is just underneath all the hair that is left. The most dead hair of my head. Like, it's actually so bad. When I come back from vacation, I need to get a haircut because that hair is so dead. Like, you literally take it like this, it will stay up. It doesn't even curl anymore. What you do now is you take, for example, a hairbrush like this, and I completely wet it, and I just go through my hair so that it's again completely soaked, like really soaked. What you can also do is just spray water onto your hair or just like wet it. Personally, I'm on vacation right now, so haircare wise I don't have that many things with me or whatever. I just have the products and the hairbrushes. Once you just brushed out this entire section like that, so you see it is completely soaked, yeah, voila. Now we're gonna start with the products. What I first put in, but that's like not necessary. I would say if you have already a cream, you don't need a leave-in conditioner. I use this because it smells so good and it also has protective properties. So I just spray some like this, and then I just rake it through my hair, and especially at the ends so that they're protected because they need it. And I only do that on one side, so we're doing like half as you can tell. I put half here, and this is only the half that we're first working with. Then I go in with the from Lola from Rio, so Brazilian product, Minha Vida, I don't know how you say this, creme de pentear. And basically, so this is what it looks like. This is the brand, and I just rake it through this section, only this section of my hair, that all the way through so that it's evenly distributed. Whoa, the accent is going away. The next product that I use is a gelatin from Salon Line, also a Brazilian hair care thing. It's Gelatina Capilar Super Volume. So here, this is the thing, this is the brand. And this one, same thing as the cream. Take like, see, this much, rake it through the hair like that, just through completely so that it's evenly distributed. You have to always hear that sound wave. You know it's good. Now comes the hairbrush styling thing. This is a Denman, the logo already went away, but it's a Denman brush like that. I really want to try the bounce curl brush. So basically what I do, I just take, like, for example, I don't know, strands that, like, when I go through it, you can tell that strands start to form. So this is naturally like what my curls will be like, I guess. And I just take this and I brush upwards like this. Ooh, sorry, my hair is kind of long. I let it, like, you know, curl naturally, and then I just scrunch it. Sorry guys, these strands will not be as pretty as the ones you will see afterwards in the other sections, but this is what it looks like. And then I just leave it at how much volume. It's already gonna get more because look how I brushed it up. You see how this is like forming like upwards? That's how, because if you just brush it normally, it's just gonna go down. So you have to, like, why am I explaining this? This is, I'm not even that good. I still need to learn a lot of things, but this is like a little haircut tip. Now that I've done this whole section, as you can tell, they're nicely defined, I'm going to proceed for exactly the same thing on the other half. Okay, so now I just give everything a good little crunch. So on each side, yeah guys, don't worry, it's gonna get better. You can barely see anything because my hair is so long, but like up, voilà. And then I put this in the back, middle one here, so the orange claw clip. Separate them into two, and then you just start repeating the same process. So you wet your hair so that it's completely soaked, because you can tell it's starting to dry, and that's not what we want. Okay, now we're done with the second section. You just put it in the back like the others. Up. And now we're gonna detach the third section here on top. I want to do the no middle part thing. So basically, you're not gonna do half like I just did like this with all the other ones. We're gonna just brush it all to the front together, and then we're gonna flip it back. So this is not the most flattering angle, but as you can see, there is no middle part anymore at all. We just brushed it out all to the front. And now we're gonna put also all the products inside. And then I'm gonna show you how I part it. So now that you've put all the products inside, you're gonna start parting your hair like in different sections. So I'm gonna show you now. The first one is gonna be like at the back here. I still struggle with this parting, it's so bad. But basically, you're just gonna take the first layer out like this. I'm gonna take my finger through, and I'm just gonna part it from the hairs in front like that. And so you see how this is gonna bring it back. And I'm gonna take my Denman brush, and I'm just gonna brush it upwards like this. Okay, this is kind of hard because of the length of my hair, like that. And I'm just gonna, you know, let it do its curl. And then I'm gonna scrunch it up, scrunch, 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 and then put it in the back like this. And you see that little manticle that we created with the hair being pushed back? This is gonna bring us the volume that we want for our hair. We're gonna do this for every single layer of the hair. So we're gonna continue for the whole head. Now you're thinking, oh, we're getting very much to the front. As you can tell, everything has been pushed back. First of all, what I like to do is, for example, these strands of my hair on the side, I'll do them here, this way, not backwards, but just, no. I'll do them sideways, like this. Sideways, sorry. And I'll just shake them out, crunch them up. So that's done. Then I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. So wait. Up, brush them out. Oof, I have a knot here. Brush them out, up. Let them form their natural curl, and then scrunch that. This part, I'm gonna do a second, like a last one, and then the front ones, I'm gonna do them in the front so that it's like, you know, cute front ones, and then everything volume pushed back. The whole head has been styled, so as you can tell, like this goes to the side, this goes to the back, and then this goes at the front. So this is how it looks like. And now I'm gonna take some mousse, but before that I'm gonna prepare already my diffuser. So when I put everything, like I flip my hair to the front, I'm gonna be able to just scrunch in all the mousse and then diffuse it directly. As mousse, I use Lotta Body Coconut and Shea Oils Wrap Me Foaming Mousse. So this is the brand. I take this much. Well, I will take multiple times this much because you have to cover your whole head. It's kind of broken, guys. I've been using it so much that it just, yeah. So let's say I first start this much. Then I'm gonna bring all of my hair forwards. So like this. So you put all your hair frontwards over your head, and then I'm just gonna take all of the mousse and just scrunch and all the way to the root. Because if you scrunch halfway, so if you scrunch just like this, it's not going to bring you max volume. You want your whole head to be scrunched, so all the way. Then you take some more and you do your whole head. You have scrunched your whole head, so you leave it with the hair in the front, and you're really going to put your head down so that your hair just hangs like down. So you're really going to diffuse it all the time like this. You're going to take a diffuser. First of all, what is best is to just use cold air, but sadly my hair does not dry enough fast for that, and I don't have time today, so I'll diffuse it. First I go around a little bit with cold air, just like that. Then I put some warm air and I go the roots, and I just go like this with warm air. So you basically go down, warm air like this. Then when your roots are completely dry, okay, keep the warm air and you start scrunching it up. So basically, like, you just take it again, you put your head down and you scrunch it up like this, and you leave it like 2 seconds, you put it out, and you do that for the whole head, and then it's supposed to be done. Okay, so now I have like diffused my hair. I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's not done. Still a crucial step you need to follow to make your hair even bigger, even shinier, and just to, you know, make everything good. So now that you have diffused your hair, you can see it is clumpy. It is big already, yes. It is pretty, but it is not done. So now what you have to do after sweating a bunch, because of your diffuser, you are going to take a oil. I think this one maybe is a little bit too heavy for my hair to just like, it's nice, it makes my hair shiny and stuff, but I feel like it just weighs down my curls. It's still very good. I would recommend it more for people with straight hair or something like that, because it's very nice and shiny. Like when I straighten my hair, this is so beautiful. This one is, but I mean, if your hair is more curlier than mine, of course, then it's gonna work better for your hair. But you're gonna take this in the palms of your hands. What I do is I go through the curls and I separate them one by one in sections, or I just scrunch everything and then just like kind of, you know. If you're thinking, what is this oil actually doing to my hair? It's basically breaking the gelatin cast, so not making it as scrunchy, but even more voluminous. Now that we have broken the gel cast, as you can see, because of my middle parting, well, no middle part, I mean, the middle part is kind of bad, but it's still very like fluffy and everything. You can tell I have more volume at my roots, but it's still not a lot. My hair gets quite flat. So I'm going to show you what I do. I just put all of my hair in the front, and I just go like this through my roots, and I just shake them, and it's just going to make your hair look poofier. Up, up. And this is how you achieve a cool curly hair routine like that. So what you can also do is add like this temporary color cream, what I like to do for summer. But otherwise, this is what the curls look like. I hope this was helpful. This is just a reminder that, as you can tell, like some of my upper pieces are much curlier than others. For example, this is all I can get. Maybe it's heat damage, maybe it's just my curl type for this part of my hair. So just a reminder that at the end, you can change your curl type by just getting your hair to be healthier, but you cannot really make it curlier if it's just, if it's like the way it is. So like these are more like actual curls, and then here it's just waves. But I mean, it is a pretty combination, but I wish I had everywhere curls, but you know, it's all right. I hope that you maybe perfected some of your curly hair tips and tricks, and please leave me some comments how to even get better, how to do my hair, because it's not always the best. And yeah, I would like to know what products you recommend and everything. So bye.